What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Ben from JBM Sports Media, and here I am today doing our first ever MLB recap slash review show. We're just going to be going over some of the games that happened today. Not all, if not, we would be here for maybe 45 minutes. So it's going to be a little bit of a condensed version of it, but still, it's going to be great because we will have a little bit of a new segment that I'm going to be introducing right here. We're going to have three players of the days where I will be giving props to three players, and then we're going to be having our jobber of the day, so stay tuned for that at the end of the video. In my opinion, the funniest part right there. But I mean, where do we start? Obviously, I think we should start with see that logo on the back? My guy Churio's on the IL. Man, such a sad sight. But I think we should start with my Milwaukee Brewers, their opening day victory against the Chicago White Sox, defeating them 14-2 was the final score. I was in attendance for this game, guys. The environment was absolutely ecstatic. It was electric. I mean, I loved that. I went with my guy White Sox Louis. Shout out to him. He was not very pleased with the results of this game, obviously, and shoot, I don't blame him. I think the White Sox really, after they got that leadoff home run by Chase Maidroth, they did nothing afterwards. Shout out Jacob Mizorowski going 5 innings, only giving up 1 earned run, striking out 11 batters. He really locked in. And props to him, because I thought after he gave up that leadoff home run to Chase Maidroth, I was like, take a little bit of a deep breath. This might be a long outing, but nah, he stayed composed. And we had a lot of bats step up today, including my guy Joey Ortiz, 2 for 3, 2 RBIs, big day for him. Garrett Mitchell, he walked in a run. I think he walked twice, actually. Great day for him, actually. And we had Yelich, William Contreras, Jake Bauers, 3-run shot, Sal Frelick, 2-run shot. The whole time, the Brewers were doing what the Brewers do, playing smart baseball. Want to give a big shout out to David Hamilton. You could already feel that he was born to be a Milwaukee Brewer, and nobody could tell me otherwise. And the bullpen obviously closed it out perfectly fine. But regardless, I think this is a great way to start off the season, with the Brewers winning in this fashion, 14-2. And hopefully they just keep rolling, because 2 to 4 weeks without Churio with that hairline fracture in his finger. Hopefully when he does come back, he is able to regain his form, and it's not like a Kyle Tucker situation with the Cubs last year, post All-Star break. But we'll see how that happens, obviously. Talking about the Cubs, I think this is a perfect transition. The Cubs lost today, actually, ladies and gentlemen. They lost to the Washington Nationals. Final score 10-4. You see that guy in the profile picture? Former Brewer Joey Wiemer. 3 for 3 day for him today. 3 for 3 day. Joey Wiemer, you are a legend, a Brewers legend at heart. Not an actual Brewers legend. I will say that's nowhere near close. But what you did today against the Cubs at Wrigley Field, salute to you, my brother. You did exactly what you needed to do. Realistically speaking, though, Matthew Boyd kind of shit the bed. I believe it was the 4th inning. Just couldn't get through it. And it is what it is. He looked like he just was getting attacked. Abrams got that 2-run double off him. And I don't know why Abrams thought that ball was gone. Like, he pimped it, and then he realized, yo, this isn't going out. Obviously, you saw the conditions at Wrigley Field. It was a nasty. But regardless, it's a great win by the Nationals. I didn't think they were going to win this game at all. But those guys like Chaparro, Keber Ruiz even had a pretty decent game. Brady House, Dylan Lyle. James Wood was actually one of their worst players today, and they still managed to win this game. So major props to the Washington Nationals. I think the Cubs are going to bounce back and probably win the next 2. No disrespect to the Nationals. Please prove me wrong. But I just don't see the way that the Nationals win the next 2. I mean, they're starting rotation. I think they have Miles Michaelis back at some point. You know that brother's thing. So it is what it is when it comes to him. But we want to continue on. And obviously talk about this game right here. That was the first game of today's slate. The Mets defeating the Pittsburgh Pirates. Final score of 11-7. My guy Mike obviously was in attendance for this game with Greg. Shout out Greg. Got to give my guy Greg a shout out right here. And they saw a very hectic game. They saw Paul Skenes get chased out, and he couldn't even finish 2 innings of work. Wait, actually, was it 2 innings or was it only 0.2? Hold up, let me see. No, he couldn't even finish an inning of work. I was just incorrected right there. I was corrected, should I say. Yeah, Paul Skenes' job today, a little bit because of O'Neal Cruz's defense. Gosh, this guy, I mean, they moved him from shortstop to center field. Does he become a DH? He has the talent, right? But geez, this guy's a liability out there in center field. I think there's no other way to put it. But shout out the Mets. Their offense really did what they had to do today, whether it was Soto. I saw Luis Robert brought in a run. It's good to see Luis Robert getting in some positive action, obviously, with his years with the White Sox. I think he's a big X factor on this team. Like I said, I don't have his jersey up here no more, but Freddie Peralta took the W in the decision book today for the Mets, even though he didn't pitch his best. But, I mean, he pitched way better than Skenes if you do the comparison. And that's just that. This Mets team, like I said, if this offense could just hold it down, bro, it's going to be a super fun team to watch. I said it in the season profile projection that it's going to be a super fun team to watch, and I absolutely stand by that. Pittsburgh, though, Brandon Lowe with 2 home runs today. It looks like, that supercharged Brandon Lowe and MLB The Show, all my MLB The Show heads. I was playing with him earlier. I say you put him in your lineup. That's all I got to say. But shout out the Mets. I think this is a big-time victory. I'm pretty sure they got McLean next. So, yeah, Pittsburgh. This is the issue. If one of your starters jobs you, could you pick it up with the bullpen? And just today, they couldn't do it. And I'm not surprised, honestly. I didn't think Skenes wasn't going to finish 1 inning of work. Absolute job squad today. But that is what it is. Let's continue going on. Actually, I just have one more game before we get into like the little parts. But the Dodgers, obviously, on their championship ring night, where they unveiled the banner, they win. They beat the crap out of the Arizona Diamondbacks 8-2. The final score was. I mean, Arizona actually was leading at some point 2-0, and then LA just took over like they do. They got their championship jerseys on. Kyle Tucker got an RBI double. Shohei did Shohei things. Yamamoto won 6 innings of work. And I mean, look, bro, it's the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers. Not to mention Zach Gallen started off good, but then he started jobbing. But I'm really excited for you guys to see right now when I go into my 3 players of the day and then obviously my jobber of the day, because I do have a specific jobber. But when it comes to this game right here, I will say this, like, if the Dodgers just do what the Dodgers are going to do in the postseason, in the regular season, yeah, this team potentially could win 100 wins. Potentially. It just really depends how much they take the regular season, I guess, serious, and they don't just cruise by it like chilling. I guess we'll just have to see on that. But just talking about some quick scores today, I actually pulled it up right here on my phone. The Phillies beat the Rangers today 5-3. The Tigers, 8-2 victory against the Padres. The Angels defeated the Astros 3-0. Red Sox defeated the Reds 3-0. Orioles 2-1 victory against the Twins. Obviously, we already talked about the other games, and just finished not that long ago after I started recording this. The Guardians beat the Mariners, final score of 6-4. So, look, there was a lot of great games today. No walk-offs yet. I have a feeling a walk-off might happen for the next recap and review video. That's what I will say. But now I think this is going to be a very fun portion of the video, to say the least, because this is something I kind of came up on the spot a little bit, but not really at the same time. We're going to have our 3 best players and our jobber of the day. So going up to number 1, I mentioned the Tigers. I think one of the best players of the day, or one of the players of the day, I'm going to give it, obviously making his MLB debut, I got to give it to Kevin McGonigal. 4 for 5, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. I mean, there's no other better way you want to start off your career. Even though you didn't have a homer, bro, like the Tigers winning that game against the Padres. By the way, Pivetta jobbed heavy in that game. Shout out to everybody that had Pivetta in fantasy. You guys are probably in the mud. Probably not as much as Skenes, but you guys are probably still in the mud. But Kevin McGonigal, I got to give him player of the day. I got to give him it, and I think he rightfully deserves it. Shout out to this kid breaking camp, showing that he has what it takes to kick the door and say, this is my position, and nobody's taking this shit from me. And, yeah, I'm going to be excited to see how Kevin McGonigal goes throughout the year. I think if you look at Trey Savage and the injury he's had, depending how Okamoto starts off, we could see McGonigal AL Rookie of the Year hype start going on, you know what I mean? Hit him with the little Michael Scott B-Day celebration for McGonigal. You already know how it goes. What I will say, though, I think this kid, the talent's there, and it doesn't lack. I'm obviously not – well, we'll talk about the Cardinals game in a little bit, but when you look at Weatherholt as well, even though he plays in my division, he plays for the Cardinals, Weatherholt, McGonigal, Connor Griffin eventually when they come up. these guys are talented players, very talented players, and I'm glad that McGonigal had a great debut. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Shout out McGonigal, man. 4 for 5 day. And next, we're going to give another player of the day recognition to Mike Trout right here. Home run. He walked 3 times. Obviously, once he hit that home run and the way that the Astros were playing offensively, I kind of felt that was going to be the nail in the coffin because the Angels pitching today was actually really good. Makes me think, Grayson Rodriguez, could you get your ass back into this rotation and be fully healthy, bro? Because they need you. Mike Trout, though, like I said, I mean, this is the Trout that we want to see. He stole a base today. He had a quote after the game. I don't want to exactly word for word because I don't have it, but he said, starting to feel like myself again, basically, still in bags. He hit a home run, and this is exactly what every baseball fan wants to hear from Mike Trout. He's starting to feel like himself again. I'll give another shout out. Shout out my guy Froggy. He was there, obviously an Astro fan, but he was there to see Mike Trout's performance today. And when you see Mike Trout in person, bro, you really just gotta take that to heart because we're seeing one of the best that has ever played the game, one of the most talented players that has ever played the game. So had to give him a player of the day recognition. But for the final player of the day recognition, and I would put at 1A in my opinion, got to give it to Christopher Sanchez of the Philadelphia Phillies against the Texas Rangers today, which they won 5-3. He pitched 6 innings of work, only allowed 3 hits, and struck out 10. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember this, but when I did my Phillies season projection video, previously my NL Cy Young pick was Hunter Green. He's out till July. So that is a no-go. I am not going with Hunter Green because it just doesn't make sense. But I switched it to Christopher Sanchez because I think this guy's an absolute dog. He's an absolute dog, bro. He is him. I truly believe Christopher Sanchez is him. And Wheeler is right around the corner. I feel like he's starting in AAA, I believe, this Saturday. So whenever Wheeler comes back and you pair him up, even if Wheeler is 80 to 85%, you pair him up with Christopher Sanchez, and you have 2 guys that are just absolute studs in that rotation. But I got to give him this nomination, or I got to give him this recognition for Player of the Day. So shout out Christopher Sanchez, Mike Trout, and Kevin McGonigal for Player of the Day. And we're going to have another batch of 3 Player of the Days tomorrow. Should I do only one? Actually, matter of fact, pose a question to you guys in the comment section. We always like to hear from you guys anyways. Do you guys rather prefer 3 players or 1 player? It makes it harder for me to get just one, bro. I want to give recognition to, I ain't gonna lie, at least 2 to 3 players. At least 2 to 3 players. Because especially if they doing what they got to do, winning for their team, got to give them their flowers, man. Got to give them their flowers. But I will say this, for the jobber, we're just going to keep it at 1. And who's the jobber of the day today? From the Tampa Bay Rays, Ian Seymour. Look, he went in, allowed 5 hits, 5 earned runs. This guy's ERA isn't going to be fixed till probably, I would say, sometime in late May, if that. This guy pulled up an absolute stinker for the Rays when they were leading. I believe it was either 7-1 or 7-3. They were leading, and he couldn't even record 1 out. Then Clevenger came in. He couldn't do shit. So I got to give him jobber of the day. Ian Seymour, unfortunately, but fortunately for you, unfortunately for your team, but I'm going to give you the first jobber of the day here on JBM Sports Media. So this is a big congratulations because you jobbed today and you pretty much cost your team the win. Just being honest, you cost your team the win because offensively, they put up 7 runs, bro, and that bullpen was stinking up the joint. Like I said, Garrett Clevenger as well. But Ian Seymour, it started with you. And yeah, bro, you're the jobber of the day. There's no other way to put it. Dun, 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 dun. Horrible. But yeah, obviously, I want to know what you guys think. Did I get my players of the day and my jobber of the day correct? Obviously, let me know in the comment section if you guys have any other honorable mentions. Obviously, honorable mention to Paul Skenes. But let me know if you guys have any honorable mention for players of the day as well. I'd love to hear it. One that was on my head as well was Trevor Rogers because he had 7 innings of work. And he didn't allow any earned runs, and the Orioles did win today. So that was one on my mind. But I always want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. But before I wrap this up, just want to say with the MLB season starting, if you guys haven't yet subscribed to JBM Sports Media, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Because we do daily content on here. I'm tired as fuck. I came from Milwaukee. Mike right now, I know he went to opening day. He's probably sleeping, and rightfully so. Mike is a very busy guy. But look, I'll say this. JV, probably going to be watching this from work or after work. Look, bro, we be doing this daily content shit, and we be taking this shit mad serious. So subscribe right now to JBM Sports Media. Like, stop what you're doing and subscribe, because the MLB content's going to be coming out at a rapid pace. Follow us on IG at JBM Sports Media and TikTok at JBM Sports Media. Until next time, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.